I busted out my phone here because I thought this is a good idea to approach, and also it's a funny, creative idea. But this random guy on Vine sent me this Vine.
Hey Harley, I bet you can't beat my challenge. The biggest, most epic hot chocolate. Do you accept my challenge?
What is this little ass jar?
Hold on.
Like, what is that?
So feel me out.
Hey Harley,
Take it in
I bet
again.
You can't beat my challenge. The biggest, most epic hot chocolate. Do you accept my challenge? Hey Harley, I bet
Wait.
you can't beat my challenge. The biggest, most epic hot chocolate.
I want to go to his house and make a hot chocolate
Okay,
just to
but
really
this is what
show
I'm
him.
saying.
Let it go. It gets better each time.
It does. So this is what I'm saying is I want to open an episode up. And first of all, we've never done hot chocolate before.
Bet you can't beat my Hey Harley.
Yeah, because hot chocolate is like, it's, you know, how you used to do when you used to pitch ideas. You'd be like, spaghetti. And we'd be like, yeah, you'd just be like,
Okay, I'll see you in a week.
yeah. So like this guy like pitches hot chocolate and it's like, what is epic about hot chocolate? You remember when we tried to approach a soup, what happened, how bad it can get when we did that goulash.
We put hamburgers in Kool-Aid.
Gold dust.
Yeah, well, we got paid for that episode, so that's hype. But what happens is this guy's like, hey, do you accept my challenge, hot chocolate? I think a good creative idea is like Sauce Boss is on his phone, straight up shitting, or who knows what, whatever, maybe anything. Sauce Boss is on his phone and he opens up that Vine and like he sees it and he's like, fuck your challenge, hot chocolate. Fuck you. And then he's off it. But then later, like he's doing something else and he hears like, hey Harley, is this your hot chocolate? And like, I'm like, you know, Sauce Boss like tripping out. And then I see hot chocolate and I hear him, he's like, hot chocolate.
He's haunting
Do you accept my challenge? Do you accept my challenge? And like this random guy who just vined me completely randomly and like called me out, he doesn't even know, but he becomes like the epicenter of this episode. As I'm like, I go to sleep at night and I'm like, and it's just, this is like 20 seconds at the beginning of an episode. Hey Harley, do you accept my and I'm like, and I like walk downstairs and I'm like, yo, we're making hot chocolate, fucking hot chocolate. And then you guys are like, all right, whatever. And then we figure out how to make a hot chocolate and like the subtitle of the episode is like, challenge accepted, bitch. And we end up making an episode for this guy who has no idea it's coming. Like you know how many times people have tweeted me shit, anything, but this one just tickled my fancy just as much as Paolo did.
You've got mail.
That scene of you tripping out, hearing it ever is going to be so good when you're going to eventually have like, hey chocolate, do you accept my hot Harley? And like we mix it all. Like,
I picture his head, like his head floating around. We put his video and like they're all floating
Hot
around.
chocolate.
I'm like, oh, it's like,
Hot
hey,
chocolate,
Harley,
hey,
do you
Harley.
accept my-"
Legal ramifications?
But-
Do we know this guy?
Yo, let him come at me, fuck.
Yeah?
I don't
He
give
sent
a
the
shit.
Vine.
Man, I got a fucking team of lawyers. They'll suck his dick dry. But listen, this is what I'm thinking.
lawyers are the best for sucking dick.
They are.
They're
But
the
listen,
best suckers.
this Vine tickled my fancy in the same way that Paolo did like 5 years ago. You remember he just like sent a thing, and then we went to Queens and did a whole episode.
It was gutsy.
Yeah, I feel like this, although we're not going to wherever the fuck this guy is, because that'd be way more extreme. I like kick in his door and I fucking splash hot chocolate in his dad's face. Fuck his mom, pick him up, and I'm like, I'll accept your challenge.
Shut the f up.
Book him a flight to Montreal and respond, challenge accepted.
Yeah, maybe that's pretty good too.
And let him show up and be like, hey, where's the episode? You said challenge, what now?
We bring him here, we just smoke his ass
the
out.
lights are here, there's no food, just waiting for him. So what do you have?
We make him smoke that primo Canadian ganj, and then we make him bareback 3 primo Canadian hookers.
There we go. Sounds expensive. You did it, man. Okay, now we got to come up with a meal, though.
Yeah, Amir,
I'll go find
handle
the
that hot
donuts.
chocolate.